Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is part 2 of this. The gentleman that I was trying to help off Facebook uh, did send me his file. It's an A&E file, but it was brought into Corel, and it looks almost identical to the one I traced. So I'm going to get rid of this for right now. And when I brought his in, I could click on the smoke, but I couldn't click on the barbecue pit anywhere. So first I go to range and make sure it's not locked, and there's nothing locked. So always the safest route is go to Windows, Dockers, Object Manager, and you can see right here, somebody that drew this, the smoke is unlocked, the cylinder, the legs, and the base are locked. So you can't grab them. So if you unlock these, then you can grab the different elements. So that might have been his problem. They were locked and you couldn't get to them. Now looking at this thing in wireframe, which I hardly ever do, it's made up of different colors, which doesn't really matter. But it's also made up of blotches of blacks, and it doesn't look very good. But really besides the point. If you look at it in enhanced, and if you look at it with a yellow box around it, there's no white background, there's nothing else. This is going to engrave good. It's kind of an abstract drawing. I think this is a little bit different that he maybe put the lid holder stops on here. They're not really symmetrical. They could be very easily fixed. You would have to go to range and ungroup them, and then grab your shape tool, and you could take out that node, and that doesn't look real good. I would maybe convert these to right click, well, they're already aligned, and maybe try to curve these down a little bit and make it look like the other one, kind of look like that, maybe not quite as sharp. And there's a number of things you could do to this, but I kind of think it's a cool graphic. You can start cleaning up some of these lines, but where would you start and where would you stop? You can see that this is the board. You can see that that's a temperature gauge. There's the brand. The legs are good. Maybe that one leg's a little catawampus, but you could easily fix that by taking out those nodes. There's actually 2 sets of blacks there. You could delete all this entirely. But it did delete part of that bottom leg. So I would just leave it alone. That's just a line, but you could take it and bring it over a little bit where it would be in line with that line. Maybe even make it thicker. This is 1 point. You could make it, 1.5 points. Make that back a little bit thicker. Anyway. So Object Manager, you can same thing should be locked. Since it's an AI file, I'm not really familiar with how that works, but it was open and it came in locked. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.